Hi, welcome to Top Tips Tuesday. Jeff and Lisa from the GCD property team, and this week's tip is the importance for anyone going through construction of a home, the importance of having an independent building inspection to check the quality. So previously, before Lisa was become part of the team here, she built her own home and had a lot of issues. So Lisa, can you explain what happened the first time around?
So the first time I built my property, I was very naive to a lot of things. I had no one to help me, and when I started working with Jeff, I said I'm never building a property again. I had too many problems in the build process, and especially at the end after we moved in, we found all these defects, things that were wrong with the house, and trying to get the builder back in to repair them was such an issue and a drama. When I was working full time at that time, I was studying as well, so it was a big inconvenience to try and get them back to fix these things that weren't right. So that was one of the reasons I decided no, never going to build again. But Jeff convinced me that there are procedures in place to prevent those issues from happening, and we're happy to say we settled on our second home yesterday at lunchtime.
Awesome.
Yes.
It was a Hamptons design home. Lisa sort of changed a lot of things in it, custom, but I must say, and we will put the photos up at some point, come up a stunning home inside and out.
Yes, well, we're very happy it's come out exactly as we envisaged it. So a lot of planning went into it, but yeah, with Jeff's help, we got it over the line in the end.
Excellent. So what happens with an independent building inspection report? This is independent of what the builder's process is. So most builders will say, yes, we have our own foreman and site supervisors and we control the quality. I work with a lot of builders over the years, and because you're getting so many trades involved in the construction of the home, it's not only just the builder itself, but it's the painter, the electrician, the plumber, all those other trades that are coming and going, and quite often it's very, very easy for things to get missed. The construction industry is very busy at the moment. Everyone's trying to get things done, so quite often things will get missed. So I always recommend, so I've done this myself for my daughter's build and now for Lisa's property and all of my clients' properties. I recommend a third party. So what their role is to come in at practical completion stage, do a defects report. So generally it's just minor things that have got missed. They'll give that report back to the builder and to the client, and then we'll book a second inspection. So this is the second practical completion stage before the handover takes place. This is where the builder will have a couple of weeks to rectify all the defects, and then that third party inspector will come back and go through the checklist and make sure that everything has been done. So it's a very smooth process. There's no arguments because we're employing a professional to do that cost, and it's a minimal cost, as you found out, Lisa.
Yeah, it came in under $500, which I thought was money well spent. What happened was 2 weeks prior to settlement, so 2 weeks from yesterday, Jeff had made arrangements for a third-party inspector to come out to our house. So we were there, Jeff was there, the inspector, and a representative from the builder was there. I couldn't believe how thorough they were. I actually got the giggles. I found that the inspector with a mirror on a stick, and he's checking above all the door frames and the window frames and underneath the bathroom vanities to make sure that everywhere had been painted thoroughly. And if I'd done that myself, I wouldn't have even thought to get up and look there. So they picked up a few very minor little things, but again, if they hadn't have been picked up then and I had to get someone in later to do it, it would have been a big inconvenience to me. So we were grateful for him being so thorough to do that. We received a report at the end of the inspection detailing all the defects. Then yesterday, so 2 weeks later, we met again with Jeff, the inspector, and the builder, and he went through, checked everything. There was actually only one minor little thing that had been missed. It was a tiny little bit of paint, and the builder was there with his paintbrush, and the paint straight away picked it up. It was fixed within 30 seconds, so that issue was resolved very quickly, and everything went really well, and we settled at lunchtime yesterday. So it was a very smooth process. It was very easy. Jeff was correct. There are ways around it. The build was very cruisy, no stress at all. So yeah, I would do it again.
Excellent. Well, thank you, Lisa, for
Thanks,
sharing
Jeff.
that. Been a great experience. It's just come back to the importance of, we hear a lot of horror stories that clients have gone through build and construction without having the help of a professional. So these independent reports are so important, and just make sure that when you sign the build contract from day one, that you're able to, the builder will allow you to do this. quite within your rights. So just make sure and always get a good company to do that. If anyone's going through construction or thinking of going construction and they'd like a quality inspector that I've used myself over the years, and many of my clients, I'm happy to recommend a very thorough company that we used for leases yesterday. So thanks for watching. Great result, Lisa.
Yes.
It's a beautiful Hamptons home, and the inspector was a really important part of the process. And see you next week on next week's Top Tip Tuesday.
Have a great week, everyone. Bye.
Thanks. See ya.